Your person is now chasing you, unable to ignore the pull they feel toward you, even though they were the one who initially ran away. They left because they felt unworthy of the love, connection, and acceptance you offered. At the time, they couldn't face their own insecurities or rise to meet the energy you brought into their life. But now, the thought of not having your attention tears them apart. The silence from you is deafening, and it's killing them inside. They are preparing to reach out, driven by an urgent need to reconnect and ensure they haven't completely lost access to you. Although they have kept their distance physically, their eyes have been on you the entire time. They are watching from afar, unable to let go of what you mean to them because their heart longs for reunion. Recently, they've begun to confront their past actions and the consequences of their choices. They're now realizing the magnitude of the pain they caused you, and they're experiencing the same hurt themselves. Every wound they inflicted on you seems to echo back into their life. The tables have turned, and they are deeply feeling the heartbreak, confusion, and suffering they once put you through. This karmic reflection has been overwhelming for them, forcing them to acknowledge the gravity of their mistakes. They've come to see how their betrayal and absence left you isolated when you needed them the most. Today's energy feels particularly heavy as these realizations weigh on them. They are flooded with painful emotions, shame, regret, and sorrow. They're ashamed of betraying your trust and not standing by you when you reached out in your most vulnerable moments. The harshness of their behavior and the way they treated you now haunt them. Their guilt is immense, and they wonder if you are still holding on to the pain they caused. This fear, that the wounds they left on your heart remain open, makes them hesitate. They want to reach out but are unsure if you are ready or willing to listen. They sense your guardedness and know it's a reflection of the hurt they've caused. Because of this, they're taking their time, carefully considering their approach before making any moves. Despite their hesitation, one thing is clear: you are always on their mind. No matter how much time has passed, their thoughts consistently return to you. They've realized that no one else can replace what you brought into their life. You are unique, and the connection they share with you is irreplaceable. This realization has grown stronger with time, pushing them to consider a serious commitment. In fact, thoughts of marriage or a long-term partnership are now dominating their mind. They've started to see a future with you, one that feels more stable and fulfilling than anything they've ever envisioned before. It's clear to them now that you were never just a fleeting chapter in their story, you were meant to be the cornerstone of their life. What holds them back, however, is the uncertainty of where you stand. They think you're still holding on to the past hurts they caused, and they fear that these unresolved feelings might prevent you from opening up to them again. They're terrified of being rejected, knowing full well that they deserve it after the way they've treated you. But despite their fear, they are determined to bridge the gap between you. They can no longer bear the distance that separates you. Watching you from afar is no longer enough. They want to be part of your life again in a meaningful way. They want to make amends and prove that they are capable of change. They've come to understand the depth of their connection with you and the way it has shaped their journey. Every step they take now is influenced by the love they feel for you. They are being guided by their heart, which knows you are their true match. They realize that no matter what they've done in the past, they need to do everything in their power to make things right. They are preparing for this moment of reconciliation, hoping that when they do finally reach out, you will give them the chance to prove their sincerity. Your person is not just chasing you because of guilt or loneliness. They are driven by the profound realization that you are the person they want to build a life with. They've grown from their mistakes and are ready to face the consequences of their actions head-on. They've come to see that love isn't about being perfect, but about being willing to grow and fight for what matters most. And for them, you are what matters most. Today, I want to open my heart and share something deeply personal with you, something raw and real. For a long time, I have been making choices that I knew, even in the moment, were not the best for me. I ignored the inner work I still needed to do, choosing instead to let my ego guide me. I was stubborn and resistant to change, clinging to habits and thoughts that I knew weren't serving me. Deep down, I understood that I was heading down the wrong path, but I lacked the courage to confront it. I allowed myself to get caught up in illusions, chasing after fleeting, superficial things born out of fear rather than truth. These choices were not made from a place of love or authenticity, but from a place of avoidance and emptiness. Then you entered my life, and everything changed. You became my guiding light, the one who held up a mirror to my soul and helped me see clearly for the first time. You showed me a new way to live, not by preaching or forcing, but simply by being the remarkable person you are. Through your presence, I learned to see life through the eyes of love. You made me realize that true happiness doesn't come from external validation or physical possessions, it comes from connecting with the divine, with love, and with kindness. You taught me the importance of treating others, and myself, with gentleness, compassion, and understanding. You probably don't even realize how much you've taught me. The lessons you imparted weren't delivered in words, but through your actions, your unwavering strength, and your quiet wisdom. You carry such a profound understanding of life, yet you never feel the need to boast about it. It amazes me how you can hold so much knowledge and wisdom within yourself and still remain so humble. That humility is one of the many things I admire about you, among so many others. Having someone like you in my life has been nothing short of transformative. I feel so blessed and proud to know someone who is so genuine, so true to themselves and to the people around them. You have shown me what it means to live authentically and to prioritize what truly matters. You've helped me see beyond the superficial aspects of life, opening my eyes to a reality I had been too afraid or too blind to face before. You made me question the things I once valued and helped me realign my priorities to reflect what is real, meaningful, and enduring. Yet, with all the clarity and growth you've brought into my life, the pain of being separated from you feels almost unbearable. It's as if a part of my soul has been ripped away, leaving me empty and longing for your presence. The peace and solace I once felt when you were near are now replaced by a deep ache that refuses to fade. My love, I cannot begin to describe the depth of this pain. Missing you feels like an endless void, a constant reminder of the light you brought into my life and how much I yearn for it again. Every day without you feels incomplete. I find myself reflecting on all the moments we shared, the lessons you taught me, and the love you so effortlessly exuded. I carry those memories with me, holding on to them tightly because they have become my source of strength. You've given me so much more than I could ever put into words, more than I could ever repay. You've not only helped me become a better person but also shown me what it means to live a life of love, connection, and purpose. Even in your absence, you remain my greatest inspiration. I continue to strive to embody the lessons you taught me and to live with the same kindness and authenticity that you so naturally possess. But no matter how much I grow or how far I come, there will always be a part of me that feels incomplete without you. You are not just someone I admire or look up to, you are my anchor, my guiding light, and the one who showed me the beauty of life. I miss you more than words can express. The longing I feel for you is not just for your presence, but for the peace, love, and connection that you brought into my life. My heart aches for the day we can be together again because, until then, I feel as though a vital piece of me is missing. Truly, my love, I miss you more than you could ever know. Your partner has recently come to a profound realization about the impact of their behavior on your relationship. They now understand that their inconsistent and on and off approach created a significant imbalance between the two of you. This acknowledgement wasn't easy for them, but they are finally recognizing how their immaturity and toxic patterns caused you immense emotional pain they failed to see or comprehend earlier. It's a hard truth for them to face, but they have begun to take accountability for the damage their actions caused. What truly brought this awakening was your silence. Since the day you stopped engaging with them, they have started to see themselves more clearly. They now feel like a weak and wounded soul, stripped of the emotional stability they once took for granted. Your absence created a mirror in which they could see their flaws, insecurities, and shortcomings in vivid detail. They understand that their behavior not only hurt you but also reflected their own inner struggles. This realization has ignited a determination within them to change, to break free from the harmful patterns that disrupted your connection, and to work towards becoming a better version of themselves. They are committed to ensuring that they never repeat the same mistakes again. With this newfound clarity, your partner is longing for a fresh start with you. They believe that the relationship deserves another chance, but this time, they are approaching it with greater care and patience. Unlike before, they are determined to take things slowly, ensuring that they build a stronger foundation instead of rushing forward and risking the same mistakes. They don't want to spoil the beautiful bond they once shared with you by being reckless or thoughtless. Instead, they aim to nurture the relationship with respect, love, and understanding. One of the things they miss the most is your sweet and supportive nature. They deeply value the way you were always there for them, offering a listening ear, a comforting presence, and unwavering support whenever they needed someone to lean on. They realize now how much they relied on your kindness and strength and how often they took it for granted. Your ability to be there for them, even in difficult times, is something they cherish deeply and wish they had appreciated more when they had the chance. In their eyes, you are irreplaceable. Your partner feels that you complete them in ways they've never experienced with anyone else. They see you as someone who fulfills them on an emotional and sensual level, bringing out the best in them and making them feel whole. This connection, they believe, is unique and something they cannot find elsewhere. They understand that their past behavior risked losing something truly special, and they are determined not to let that happen again. One of the most significant changes they've decided to make is to stop hiding their emotions from you. In the past, they may have lied or concealed how they truly felt, but they no longer want to engage in such behavior. They want to be honest and transparent, sharing their feelings openly and authentically. They've come to realize that genuine communication is essential for building trust and intimacy, and they are ready to embrace that fully. Your partner's feelings for you run deep, and they describe them as passionate and intense. Despite any external distractions or other options they might have, they see you as their true love and perfect match. To them, you are not just another person in their life but the one who truly understands them, the one who makes them feel alive and connected. They don't want to jeopardize the chance of being with someone they believe is their soulmate. In essence, your partner is striving to make amends and rebuild the relationship on stronger, healthier terms. They recognize the weight of their past mistakes but are committed to learning from them. They want to show you, through their actions and words, that they are serious about changing and creating a future together that is filled with love, respect, and mutual understanding. Although they know the road ahead won't be easy, they are willing to put in the effort to regain your trust and prove their sincerity. They hope that you can see the depth of their feelings and their genuine desire to grow. More than anything, they dream of reconnecting with you and building a bond that is even stronger than before.